LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Well, the coach is gonna look. I looked at some of these lower tier fighters. I've covered Brooke Mayo before. I've never covered Kaylin Neal, but I do know that Kaylin Neal is a former cheerleader, and she's a former Dean's List student in college. Like Kaylin Neal is a nerd. She's a nerd. Kaylin Neal was a cheerleader and a nerd. That's right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Being highly intelligent is a great thing. Um, the announcers were really irritating the hell out of me. Okay, they were irritating me because they were so far up Brooke Mayo's ass that you would have thought that if Brooke Mayo would have farted, these two popcorn Pop-Tart farts would have come out. Folks, that's just the way that is. They was big up in Brooke Mayo from the start of this fight and all the way to the end, and they thought that Brooke Mayo clearly like won this. It was easy work for Brooke Mayo. That's what they thought. But this Kaylin Neal girl, she had surprises up her sleeve, okay? Brooke Mayo, she seemed like she was the more like clear, she seemed like she was the more precise fighter. It looked that way. But when you really watch this fight, Kaylin Neal was hitting Brooke Mayo with clean, effective strikes. And that's good for somebody who was a cheerleader. Like literally, man, I'm thinking Rachel Ray. Y'all remember Rachel Ray, cheerleader that got in and she all this big hype around her, and then she started, getting her ass whooped all the time. And well, the hype around Rachel Ray is gone. Well, Kaylin Neal, this is a cheerleader that actually know how to kick and strike. She kept her composure, man. Like Brooke Mayo started out, she was catching her. Kaylin Neal kept her composure and started doing a great job of counterpunching Brooke Mayo. When you look at the fights, like Brooke Mayo does a lot of unorthodox, very sloppy type stuff. And Kaylin Neal just kind of sat back and she countered her. She was countering Brooke Mayo all night long. This is the same Brooke Mayo that, she fought Vera Arteaga. She fought her. And, people was picking at Vera, talking about Vera looked like a house mom and all this. And, Vera won that fight. Okay, Vera looked like she couldn't fight. Like, you look at Vera Arteaga on the street, you just think that's somebody, she a house mom going to take the kids to soccer practice. That's what she looked like. But, she went in there and she whooped Brooke behind, Kaylin Neal, she really just stood in there. She was patient. She waited. She picked her shots. And she made Brooke Mayo work. That's what happened. And, too, Brooke Mayo tried to bully Kaylin Neal, tried to bully her in the fight. That didn't work. And Kaylin Neal held her own. And, even some of the takedowns that Brooke Mayo got, Kaylin Neal started reversing those takedowns. So I can see I had Kaylin Neal winning the fight. And then, with all things left, when Kaylin Neal got announced the winner, then you get Brooke Mayo actually not even wanting to shake Kaylin Neal was going to shake her hand or wanted to, and, Brooke Mayo just over there just, whining and, didn't want to be a good sport, poor sport, and you got beat up again by somebody else who, looked like shouldn't even be in the ring with you. I mean, literally, you look at Kaylin Neal, she don't look like she can fight. Why is it? Why is Brooke Mayo getting beat by these fighters that look like they can't fight? Why? Brooke Mayo is underestimating these opponents. I know people starting to think, well, Coach, you pretty hard on Brooke Mayo. Why are you so hard? No, it's not that. It's not that I'm being hard, but, there's a way to conduct yourself, There's a way to fight over. Y'all two, y'all battled out for 3 rounds, hitting each other, punching each other, kicking each other. You know what? A handshake, that's nothing. You ain't got to hug the person, but a handshake, cool. Nah, Brooke Mayo walked away, like spoiled brat. Spoiled brat. And the judge was like, well, wow, yeah, I guess I'm wrong sometimes. Yeah, y'all was wrong. I had Kaylin Neal winning the fight 2-1. Okay, I had Kaylin Neal winning this fight 2-1. And then, they were pissing me off too because they kept making fun. Well, they were kind of being like really sarcastic, like, yeah, Kaylin Neal used to be a cheerleader and, she was on the dean's list in college, So what if the girl's a nerd? So what if this girl is a nerd? So what if this girl was a cheerleader that kicked and did fly kicks and Russian leg kicks? And so what if she did all that? Make fun of Kaylin Neal now, but Kaylin Neal just gave Brooke Mayo her second ass whooping. And that, my friends, well, that's just the way that is. Folks, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harris, and I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.